Hey everybody, Kel here. Welcome back to Wanderstop. We did a first peek into on it, and I still am not sure if I want to do a whole series or not, but I want to at least do one more peek into. So let's get back into it and see what else we can discover. Thanks so much for stopping by. Hopefully you enjoy today's episode. Let's do it. Okay, we left off talking to Boro. Aha! So you are filling up for helping me run the tea shop then. Briefly. Literally, as soon as I can pick up my sword again, I'm out of here. Of course, the very split second you are well enough. Besides, I owe you for carrying me out of the forest. I suppose this is good for my training. I have literally nothing else to do. I owe you for carrying me out of the forest. So if I was in your debt for that, consider the debt repaid. It sounds like a very equitable business exchange. So, what's first? What's first is that we must be better acquainting you with the shop. Please, come with me. Bless you, Boomy. Welcome back to the maintenance room. Miss Alta. The last time we were here, I pointed you in the direction of our watering can. But I did not tell you much about the other tools. They are also quite useful, yes? The broom is useful for sweeping up any unsightly leaf piles that gather outside. And if you find any trinkets hidden in the leaves, you are welcome to keep them. Similarly, if you notice any weeds growing outside, perhaps you'll use our clippers. Personally, Boro finds it quite relaxing to do a bit of weeding. Am I weird for thinking this? Perhaps. This is all quite a lot of information, yes? Here, I will add some notes to your field guide. That way, it is all conveniently written down. I hope you will be taking good care of our shop tools. Boro is quite fond of them. Also, did you see the little trains moving on the rail? This is our dishwasher. Oh, cool. When a cup is dirty, you can be placing it here, on one of the dishwashing train cars. Then the cup will be dropped over here in the maintenance room, thoroughly cleaned. Nice. It is the traditional rail train and waterfall dishwashing system, as in olden times. Is everything making sense so far? Very good, I am glad to hear. While we are here in the maintenance room, let us get you some attire. If you are to run a shop, then you must look the part. How else will our customers know to come to you for tea? Oh god, people will just walk up to me and ask me for tea? I want customers to feel intimidated. Oh god, people will just walk up to me and ask for tea? With the right apron they will. Here, let us see if this apron looks the part on you. Wow, with this apron you look like someone full of excitement to run a tea shop. That isn't in any way true, and you know it. Indeed, I did know it, but I was thinking aspirationally. Okay, there's one more thing we must do before opening the shop. This way. Right. It is your lovely sword. Very beautiful specimen. The sword is still too heavy to lift, yes? I imagine so. Yeah. Yep, still heavy. Wonderful. Please come with me. It really doesn't feel heavy to you? Not even a small amount. For now, let us leave the sword right here. Perfect. It is quite lovely here, don't you think? Boro, you don't know how important this sword is to me. Can I be asking where the sword came from? When I first began taking fighting seriously, I decided I would smith my own sword. It seemed like a good idea. I threw myself into it, learning everything there was to know about blacksmithing. But soon I realized I could easily spend my entire life just learning to make swords. It was so complex. If I wanted to become great, I had to pick only one thing and commit to it, and leave everything else behind. So I picked only one thing, being a fighter. After that, I commissioned a great blacksmith, someone equally devoted to their craft, to make this sword for me. I was obsessive. I demanded 1,000,000 alterations. We didn't stop until the sword was perfect. A sword that would let me pursue this one focus and leave everything else behind. I'm not a blacksmith. I'm not a tea maker. I'm a fighter. That's all I intend to be. This sword is part of me. I feel sick not being able to hold it anymore. I'm going to find a way to carry it again, I promise. Yes, I can see that you will. Boro is most confident in you. Alright, I believe it's time for us to open the shop. Are you having other questions before we start? So how exactly am I supposed to run this tea shop? Well, I suppose making tea for customers is generally preferred. But other than that, you may be doing as you please. There are no specific rules. Simply take care of the shop in whatever way is feeling right to you. Customers may very well arrive soon, in case you wish to prepare any tea ingredients for them. Oh, and remember earlier you asked if the gardening instructions were written down? Well, I have good news. You should go and visit the library in the upstairs section of our shop. There is a book in there on gardening, written by Boro's very good friend Sylvia. You may find it useful. I am quite certain Sylvia has phrased it better than I could have. With that, let us begin the exciting tea management adventure. It is beginning. Here we go! Are we doing it? Yes, we are doing it right now. It is happening as we speak. Okay, great. Good for us. Good for us indeed. Ew, you're gonna drink that? Ew. Okay. Oh, hello. Hang on. Boro. Hey, Boro, you know how a bunch of the plants outside seem to glow? Well, I was watering a plant, and then suddenly it stopped glowing. It won't produce any new fruit or seeds. Aha, Miss Alta, you have depleted the plant of its resources. How industrious of you. All plants are having a finite number of items which they can produce. Yes, it's true. Once you have been watering them a certain number of times, poof, no new seeds or fruit. The glowing you mentioned is actually pollen. No more fruits, hence no more pollen. It is like retirement for plants. You can imagine them playing golf and attending bingo nights if you wish. They may not be producing resources for us, but they can still be delightful pieces of decoration. Of course, you are always welcome to be making more new plants. If you are needing new resources, yes. More new plant children to slowly shuffle along the mortal thread toward plant golf. I will let the new plants live long, happy lives. That is good of you, miss. No need to make plant golf happen before it's absolutely necessary. Okay. Alright, there was a guy. Where'd the guy go? Aha, hello. Hello there. Yes, hi. Do you want tea? This is a tea shop. Do you want some? Oh, no. No, thank you. Oh, I'm sorry, I think that's a girl. I'm fine, no tea. Thank you for asking, though. Sure, in that case, I'll just, do something else then. Sure. Sure. Okay. 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 Friendly reminder, you can hold right trigger to highlight the current location of characters who want to talk with you. Highlight mode can also be toggled on or off with the right stick. Okay. Yes, Boro. Hello, miss. I saw you speaking with our new customer. How did it go? Terribly. I asked them if they wanted tea, right? And they just said no. I see. And what is the terrible part? That's the terrible part. This is a tea shop. People are supposed to order tea. Are they? Who made this rule? That one must be ordering tea. I did. I made it right now. You did, I'm guessing. Don't be dense. This is a tea shop. Don't be dense. This is a tea shop. A tea shop has an intrinsic set of rules inherent to its existence. And rule number 1 is you are here to drink tea. I don't make the rules. Miss Alta, you might wish to try a lighter touch with our customers. Some of them will ask for tea, some will not. It is being entirely their decision. We are not in control of them, no? But the rules. Has Miss Alta never broke a rule before in her life? No, this person is in our tea shop. They are going to drink tea. I'm putting my entire mission on pause to be here to make tea for people. The least they could do is respectfully take tea when I offer it. Well, it sounds like you've made up your... Yes, I know. It's very admirable of me to be so visionary. Can it, tea man? We're doing it my way now. Who wants tea? Yes, I know. It's very admirable of me to be so visionary. Okay. Now what? Hey there. We just talked a second ago. Oh, right. Yes. Hello. Yeah, about that. You said you don't want tea, but that was obviously a slip of the tongue. Let's not dance around it. You're drinking tea and that's fine. You said you don't want tea, but that's obviously a slip of the tongue. Well, I don't mean to correct you, but that was what I meant to say about tea. I mean, not wanting it. So yeah, that's what I said, I think. No tea, thank you. Do you know what I'm going through right now? Let me explain to you what my day has been like. I collapse every time I go out into the forest to find help. I can't carry my sword, the single most important thing I own. I have to be nice to complete strangers. I collapse every time I go out into the forest to find help. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. And now I'm out here trying my hardest to run a tea shop for who knows how long. And my one responsibility is to put tea in people's hands. That's it. I'm sorry you have to do that. So I'm going to make you a tea, and you will drink it because you're in a tea shop. Yes, are we good? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. For what? I need to leave. Goodbye. I'm sorry. What? You can't leave. How will I give you tea? I'm sorry. Okay. That was a weird interaction. Boro, they left. The person in the cave just walked out on me for no reason. Aha, I see. And did you happen to insist that drinking tea is an absolute requirement here? Yes, duh, because again, this is a tea shop. No, I completely made space for whatever they wanted. I see the connection you're trying to make and I refuse to indulge. Yeah, duh, because again, this is a tea shop. Miss Alta, Boro is very glad to see you tackling your new role so enthusiastically. But please remember that making tea is only being a part of what Wanderstop offers. Customers may simply want to rest here for a moment, yes? Just a break from travel. Or sometimes they are not even knowing that what they want, and that is okay as well. Maybe you just haven't tried hard enough to assist them? Sounds like they don't need me then. These people seem like real losers. Maybe they don't need me then. Indeed, in some cases that might be true. But then why am I here at all? If there isn't something I can do out here, I'm going to lose my mind. Otherwise, if I'm not making progress on something, I'm going to freak out. Well, how would you feel about using some downtime to maintain the shop a bit? I am sure we will be having new customers soon. It might be good to do some preparation. For instance, if there are any new plants you wish to make, perhaps now is a good time. Or if you see any leaves gathered into piles, you can sweep them up too. The time between customers is our downtime, Miss Alta. It is a moment just for us. Please, I would encourage you to enjoy it if you can. Oh, and you can also do Boro's favorite pastime in the whole world, drinking tea. Would you perhaps try making a cup of tea for yourself? I think you might like it. You should be looking in your field guide to find a fruit flavor that would suit you. With your finished cup of tea, perhaps you'll find a nice spot to sit and drink it. Sitting in a lovely place with a delightful beverage, it's easy to let the mind wander, yes? It's a time for only you, Miss Alta. Some lovely time to do nothing at all. Yes, a wonderful sort of stuff. Tea is. Well then, do you feel as though you have enough to do now in our downtime? Sure, maybe. I don't know. None of these sound like measurable objectives. Sure, maybe. Wonderful, that is good to be hearing. I am very grateful for your patience and good luck with your continuing tea shop adventures. Can I drain it? There we go, we can drain it. Okay. Now, let me go back. Let me, put some more chips in here. Alright. And I need a tea ball. Thank you. Okay. Now let's see if I can remember how to make tea. So we gotta climb the ladder. Whoops, we gotta fill it with water. Like so. And we gotta stoke it. Okay, and then we gotta come over here. Pull the lever. Oh no! Oh. Okay, that was right. I'd like to stay on that, please. I want to put the stuff in there. How do I put the stuff in there? Okay, I need to throw the tea ball in. And then the Azzy fruit. Okay, then we come over here. Whoop, 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 go back. Okay, then come over here. Release it down. Alright, we made some new tea. Cool, now we need a cup. Ooh, it's so pretty. Okay. Boro, I made tea. There's a new traveler over there. Say, Boro has noticed something very interesting happening to our tea machine. Have you seen the flowers that are sprouting on the tea machine tree? Miss, it is no accident. This is because of the spare tea that goes unused whenever you make a new batch. You see, whenever tea gets poured down the drain, it is in fact being poured directly onto the tree itself. Yes, your old and unused tea is usually hydrating the tree. How convenient. The more drinks you pour, the more flowers will be appearing on the tree. So please do not fret if some of the tea you make goes unused. All of it will find its purpose in the end. Okay, cool. Alright, now. What's that? Looks like a package. And some weird mushrooms with blueberries on them. Not that that's what it is, but that's what it looks like. Let's see, where was Boro's favorite spot? Over here, I think? Or somewhere? Oh, she is going to drink it. Oh, cool.
I don't think I have a best friend. Do I? The closest is probably this kid who always came into the shop where my dad worked when I was young. I didn't like this guy. But he hung around the shop so often that at some point he just defaulted to being my friend. One day, he and I are hanging out, and he says, "You know your dad's a loser, right?" Of course I thought my dad was a total loser. I thought he was weak and spineless. But for some reason, I just instinctively punched this kid right in the face. I'd never punched anyone before. I hit him again, there on the ground, and he tried to kick back. But I held him down and hit him, and then... Then a bit later, my dad lost his job, and we had to move. And I never saw that kid again. After we moved, I remember the very first thing I did was sign up for boxing classes.
Okay, well, that was an interesting story. A little bully. How do I get up? Game. Can I not get up? There we go. Different flavors of tea will evoke different thoughts from Alta when she sits down to drink. The above sticker will be printed in your field guide next to any fruit Alta has offered her thoughts on. Tea leaves are not required when making tea for Alta. Oh. Okay. Hi, little guy. Alright, well that was pretty cool. Lost parcel. It's a package. I'll ask Boro something. Hello, knight with a tie and a weird foot. How you doing? Boro, where'd you go? Boro, come back here. Ah, I can't go through the window. Boro, found a package. Boro, I found a package lying around. What should I do with it? Oh, you must have found a lost parcel. Yes, that is happening from time to time. It seems that when a person loses an item here in the forest finds a way to return it to them. And apparently, that way is by dropping it off here in the clearing for us to put in the mail. You can take the package over to our mailbox and drop it inside. That will ensure that it is returned to its rightful owner. Does that make sense? Telling me the forest placed this package here, maybe this person should have taken better care of their stuff. Yeah. You're telling me this forest placed the package here? Oh, the forest is moving things all around all the time. This is quite common. Who can say why or how it happens? These woods simply have a mind of their own. For example, Boro has been looking for his favorite pair of boots for weeks now. Did I simply misplace them? No, surely not. It was definitely the forest moving them around. At any rate, if you do see any packages lying around, you are welcome to mail them back to their owner. Awesome. Well, let's go do that. And then let's go talk to that guy. See, I think the mailbox was right over here. Yes. Alright, cool. Now, customer, did you come inside by chance? Huh, nope. There you are. Hello. Wowee, McZowie. This looks exactly like a tea shop in the middle of the woods. No way, no freaking way. Is that really what this is? A magical tea shop? Oh god, you sound like you're going to be a whole lot. Yes. Amazing! Stupendous! I love it! This is exactly the kind of wild adventure that a knight would get into. A real knight! Gerald the Knight at your liege, a fair day upon you, and also upon me, who is an actual knight. Yeah, somehow I'm not buying that you're a real knight. You're not, but I have all this knight stuff. What made you think I'm not a real knight? It's just your everything. Gerald, do you need something or not? It's just your everything. I guess I can do my best to improve on everything. Hey, come to think of it, Timothy is also constantly asking me to improve on everything. Timothy? My son, and he's just the best darn son in the world. Here, I've got a photo of him. Look at this. Aw, he looks so enthused. I took him to the International World of Cheese Museum. He adored it. Did you know cheese isn't a plant? Wild, right? For Timothy's birthday, I made him a series of sweaters with my face on them. It's so that if he ever forgets me, he can just look down at his torso, and there I am. Why would he forget you? Oh, he's always going on about wanting to purge me from his memory. You know how kids are. I don't. Ah, of course. Well, as a father, let me tell you, it's very normal for a son to wear a sweater of his father's face. That's enough, Timothy, I think. Let's see another Timothy photo. This is us at 3 a.m. Oh my goodness. This is us at 4 a.m. This is us at 4:15 a.m. and 4:22 a.m. I get it, Gerald. You enjoy waking Timothy up in the middle of the night. What? No, I don't. Oh my gosh, yeah. I guess you're right. I'm seeing the pattern now. That's enough, Timothy, I think. Okay, I have to do it. Let's see another photo. Here we are, registering to vote in our local fishing ordinance council elections. Well, Timothy can't vote, but loves the electoral process. Or is it that he loves tennis? I forget. It's one of the two. Wow, okay. I wonder where this is going to go if we keep going. We went horseback riding. I'm so proud of Timothy. He only vomited 3 times. Why did he vomit at all? Doesn't horseback riding make everyone vomit? I vomited like 10 times myself. Gerald, that sounds awful. Come on, we were riding horses. Who can be upset when you're riding a horse? Here's Timothy graduating from 8th grade. I was asked to give a speech. Or maybe I ran onto the stage and gave a speech anyway? Who can say? Did I actually talk, or did I just sob at the podium? Who knows? This poor kid, Timothy. Here we are buying 30 pounds of corn flour. This is kind of a joke Timothy and I have, where I buy 30 pounds of corn flour every Monday. Oh my god. Why? Exactly, that's what Timothy says every time we do this. It's all part of the joke. What's the joke? You sound just like Timothy. This poor guy needs some help. This is from when we recorded a spoken word album together. Poor kid. Doesn't have any Timothy. He refused to speak once the entire time. But it's in the spirit of togetherness. I'll be honest, I got a bit of creative terror during recording, so I didn't say anything either. But it's 2 hours of silence that really speaks to the bond between father and son. Oh my god. Oh, that's all of them. That's all my photos. You're the first person who's ever stuck around for every one of my photos of Timothy. Now that I've gone through them all, I'm pretty amazed how many of these photos I have. Hey, why don't I leave one of them with you? Timothy would love to have his face on a shop wall. Yeah, sure. Great, which photo do you want? Sure thing, here you go. I don't get the impression that Timothy likes you very much. What? Of course he likes me. I mean, yeah, I may be the world's single biggest dorkbot, and so lame, just so unbelievably lame. And, oh god, Dad, stop taking photos, Dad, please. People are staring at us, Dad. I want to die right now. But other than that, he adores me, I think. Sure, whatever. Would you like a cup of tea? That's what we do here, I guess. Is drinking tea something that a real knight would do? Yes, that's a common trait amongst knights. And I will absolutely drink tea as part of my grand adventure. Is there any particular flavor you prefer? Well, to be honest, I'm pretty tired from all this walking. Do you have anything that could wake me up? Give me a big old shot of energy? I'll go take a look and see if that's a thing. Field guide now contains a section called Request. Anything a character has asked you for will be reported here. Open field guide with Y. The field guide also contains information about different fruits and the various effects that each fruit has when consumed. Okay, so we need requests. Yeah, here we go. Something to help wake him up. Yeah, I get that, but... Oh, well, perfect. He can try the one that I made. Oh, where do we want to hang up Timothy's picture? Aha. There we go. Timothy on a wall. Alright, let me get a cup. Another cup. Okay. Get some tea. There we go. Just a minute, Boro. I gotta find this weird night guy. Here he is. Here you go, sir. Here's some tea. Here you are. Oh my god. Wait a minute. I feel so alert. I'm out of my mind with energy. Heck yeah, this is peak Gerald right here. This is my best self. Can you believe that people are always telling me to chill out, and for crying out loud, please stop? Well, those people can take a hike because I'm the one with the energy tea now. This is literally the best cup of tea that anyone has ever made. Thank you. By the way, can I ask about whatever's happening to your leg? Oh, the purple smoke? It's bizarre, isn't it? I was wandering in these woods, and all that happened is I tripped and scraped my leg. Well, technically I scraped it on a glowing purple sword, and the sword was held by an old witch muttering to herself. Ooh, funny story, lunged at me from the shadows and screamed, "You shall bear the mark, you shall become the shade. Its prisoner, its companion, its smoldering ash left from the fires of decay. Breathe its fumes and become the pain of becoming." I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically it. Gerald, I think a witch has cursed you. Well, I can't see anything to be... Okay, yeah. I think a witch has cursed you. Oh, sure, obviously that occurred to me. But don't worry, I'm fine. Your leg is literally smoking. Yeah, but to heal myself I did like 100 sit-ups after all this happened. So, you know, I'm pretty sure I'm in peak physical condition right now. It's not how you heal a curse. Hey, who's the knight here? I don't think you. Look, I understand this kind of thing is probably really new for you. If it's really concerning to you, I'll do another 50 sit-ups after I finish this tea, okay? See? I'll be fine. If you say so. Glad you agree. After all, I'm a real knight. And if there's one thing knights are known for, it's physical health and well-being. Okay, time to reflect on the taste of this tea, like a knight. What a trip. Oh. Alright, we've got some cups here. Take and set up here. Or at least I thought I was going to set it up here. Can I set it here? There we go. That's cool. I happened to make the right kind of tea for that guy. Okay, one more cup over here. And a little purple pumpkin, it looks like. Yeah. Alright, where'd you go, Boro? We were just right here. There he is. What is this? Are you back? Hey. Oh, you're back again. Stay there, local citizen. Have you found yourself troubled lately by malevolent spirits? Indeed, more than ever, demons seem to haunt our every waking minute, a tragedy. Surely in your own town, you too have noticed the abundance of unlawful aspirations. What's going on? What are you doing? Wow, it's true, I have noticed aspirations. Then I say you are in good... Hang on, what comes next? Oh, then you are in good fortune because your neighborhood demon hunter has arrived. Pause for excited murmuring. Did you know that in communities with a demon hunter present, those communities are more likely to have demons? The math checks out. Wow, that could be my community. How about if I bring you tea? She didn't want, or they didn't want it before, so wow, that could be my community. Yes, I know what you are thinking. Surely the price of such assistance is more than I can afford. Well, my friend, that is where you are in luck. For you see, the Order of Demon Hunters believes that these vital community services should be provided at no cost to you. Wow, how could it be? It's almost too good to be true. For although we know this is a controversial topic, the Order of Demon Hunters believes that all communities deserve to live in peace and security. Pause for shocked gasps. That's why, for merely the price of room and board, the highly trained demon hunter before you could soon become a vital fixture in this exceedingly charmingly neighborhood. Please do not rush to an answer. Discuss it amongst your local elders first, as is needed. I do eagerly await your reply. May your township steer towards its own greatest fortune. Cool. Anything else? No. Right. Well, here's what I'm noticing. You're a demon hunter looking for a town to help, right? But I can't give you that need because this isn't a town. So, sorry or whatever. Let's discuss the ways in which demons may manifest in your neighborhood. Town hall meetings that run far longer than intended. Neighborhoods in disagreement about proper fence heights. Anxiety, and many more. Parties being thrown in inappropriate hours. Square dancing events taking place without proper permits. Conflict over what constitutes a family-friendly karaoke song. Citizens suddenly, inexplicably believing they know martial arts. Neighbors mowing their lawns 4, 5, even 6 times every single day. Misspellings in community, event flyers, and many more. Shall I give more examples? Oh my god, no, please, no more, please. Look, I am trying to be patient, okay? I am trying. But I need something to do, something to keep me active. I can't just sit and listen to people talk. So, Demon Hunter, this is a tea shop. I can make you tea. That's all I can do for you. Do you want tea or not? I guess, well, if you have riddle tea, I suppose we could do a riddle ceremony. It's a particular kind of ceremony that requires riddle tea. So, if you have riddle tea, great, I will get you riddle tea. Why didn't you just tell me you needed tea in the first place? Perfect, thank you. Back in a second. Oh, gosh. Okay, so now we gotta find riddle whatever. That's a pink seed. Alright, well, we'll stash that. Boro? Miss Alta, Boro couldn't help but notice that you poured a cup of tea to the exact perfect height. Oh, well, thank you. Yes, full cup, but not a single drop over the edge. Absolute perfection! No point in doing something if you're not shooting for perfection. Why is the pouring mechanism so complex? Okay. Haha, yes, that does seem like something Miss Alta would say. Of course, here is where Boro points out that imperfections can be quite lovely too. Blah, 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 blah. Boro makes a silly joke and Miss Alta frowns, and all is well. Frowns super, super hard. Wow, Boro, that's great advice, thank you. No, that is not something Miss Alta would say at all. But don't worry, we will be having plenty more opportunities to practice that classic Alta and Boro banter. Okay, alright, I gotta... What's that? Thank you so much for mailing my lost package to me. It seems to have slipped out of my bag. What a blessing that you stumbled upon it and thought to send it back. The package contained my daughter's school textbook. The minute she received them, she studied them front to back and then immediately went out and won a local science fair. How did she get to a science fair so quickly and immediately win it? Believe me, I'm just as confused as you. But I think it's the power of education. Here, I'll send you her trophy as proof. She won't miss it. She's already won another 4. Thank you again for your help. It means a lot to the both of us. Cool. What's a picture? Alright, is there another picture hanger thingy? Yeah, here we go. There we go. Okay, oh, dirty cup. Okay, what kind of seed are you? That's another pink seed. Put that back. Kind of seed. Hey, I didn't get to ask what kind of seed it was. Oh, it was a blue seed. Okay. Boro, do we have any more seeds in here? Anywhere? Bueller. Bueller. Oh. Really? Okay. Hang on. Still trying to find a seed for this other dude. Is this another blue seed? Yes, it is. Dang it. Are there any seeds up here? Does not look like it. Dang it. Okay, well, I think we're going to go ahead and call this episode here. And then see if I can't find that fruit to make the tea with. And then we'll talk to Gerald over there and Boro again. And maybe we'll do another episode. I don't know. But I'm really into this game. It's very cute, very relaxing. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of Wanderstop. And hopefully I'll catch you in the next one. So please enjoy the rest of your day, evening, night, whatever it may be for you. Take care of yourselves. And until next time.